What's up, Tech Number here for Server.pro, and welcome to this tutorial for installing and using ChatBrawl. ChatBrawl is a simple plugin that adds race minigames and challenges to your server. To install the plugin, head over to the plugin section, search for ChatBrawl, install a version that's compatible with your server, and restart. Alternatively, you could download it from the Spigot page and upload it to your Server.pro panel. The plugin's main help command is /cb help. /cb just returns the plugin's version, and /cb discord links to the creator's Discord. Let's quickly run through the plugin's main functionality. To start the first race and see how this plugin works, we'll use /cb enable. You'll receive a challenge in chat, and after completing the challenge, you'll be given a reward. There are many kinds of challenges, so let's quickly run through them. Chat race, typing a word in chat; block race, mining a specified block; fish race, catching a specified fish; hunt race, finding and finishing certain mobs; craft race, crafting an item; quiz race, answering a question; food race, eating certain food as fast as possible; and scramble race, unscrambling a given word in chat. They're all super simple and understandable, and that's the fun of it. Everyone on the server can participate. We can disable races with /cb disable and cancel an ongoing race with /cb stop race. By default, there's a new race every 20 minutes, but we can change this in the config. When we do update the config, make sure to run /cb reload to reload the plugin from the config files. Locate the config in the plugins folder. The language folder contains a file called language.yml. This file lets the users customize how the plugin talks back to them in chat. Inside of the races folder, we have a few YML files, each following the same formula. Let's open the first file, blockrace.yml. As with most good plugins, each setting has an explanation of what it does above it. It first lets you enable or disable it, set variables like blocks to collect, mobs to fight, etc, etc. Then we can set a duration, chance of the event occurring, enabling fireworks for the winner on victory, as well as set a bunch of reward commands to choose what happens when the challenge has been won. We can get a couple of commands to run when one of these rewards is earned. Then we can also set a broadcast text, title, and subtitle to show on the winner's screen. Then at the very bottom, we have the language section where we can customize what the plugin says to people in chat with the specific race, similar to the language file. Then finally, we have config.yml. This contains the general settings for the plugin. We can choose whether the plugin is enabled or not, toggle a notification for new users logging in if a challenge is currently running, set a minimum number of players to start the challenge, enable the race action bar or broadcasts on race start and race finish. We can also set a delay between events. Note that this has to be longer than the actual event duration. Then we have ignored commands, which are specific to the chat races. Any messages that start with these will be ignored by the plugin. Then we have the sound section, where we have a sound toggle, as well as a sound to play at the beginning of a race and at the end of a race. And we can choose whether creative players are allowed to participate. And finally, we can choose whether the announcement is centered in the text chat window. With that super simple config out of the way, we're basically done with this plugin. It's mainly drop and use. Anyways, I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you have any video suggestions, leave them in the comments below. If you're having issues with anything, contact our support team. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao!